welcome to my channel. I'm Joan and this is Joan's Pointed Plate. Today we are going to do a cook with me. We are going to make pretzel coated chicken with a mustard cheddar sauce. Sounds absolutely delicious and I can't wait to try it. I've never made it before. This is a new recipe for me and I really changed it up. It was very high in points and you fried it in oil on the stove. Yeah, not happening here. I managed to bring the points down quite a lot and we're gonna make it in the air fryer. You can also make it in the oven, but I am going to do it in the air fryer. So we'll see how it turns out. If you're seeing this video, must have turned out pretty good. So let's get started on cooking. The first thing we need are 5 ounces of pretzels. We're gonna put them into a food processor and we are going to turn them into crumbs. I'm sorry for the noise. I do this every time I use this machine. There we go. Sorry, not done enough. Better. Okay, we are going to put them into a shallow bowl and we are going to season it with pepper. The original recipe called for seasoning it with salt and pepper, but there's salt on the pretzels, so I am not going to put more salt in there. Okay. And in this dish, I have 2 eggs beaten. And what we are going to do is we are going to take our chicken and we are going to dip it into the pretzel mixture, then into the egg mixture, and then back into the pretzel mixture. So it is double coated with the pretzels. And this is just egg. There's no milk in here at all, just egg. I have to tell you, I'm most excited about the cheddar mustard sauce. I'm a sauce girl. I love sauces and good stuff like that. So there we go. There's our coated chicken. I am going to go do the other 3 breasts and I will be back and show you the next step. Okay, now it's time to cook the chicken. I preheated the air fryer to 400. I'm going to spray both sides of the chicken with some olive oil spray. My air fryer is a 6-quart, which sounds huge and it's not. I am in the market for a new air fryer. I think I want to get one of those air fryer ovens. If there's any companies out there watching that would like to sponsor me with one, I'd love to have one. Just saying. Now I'm going to spray this side. And I'm going to cook it for 10 to 12 minutes. I'm going to check it at about 10 minutes and we will see how it is doing. Actually, I think I might check it at about 7 minutes and flip it. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to check it at 7 minutes and flip it over. While we're waiting for this to cook, let's go make the sauce. Okay, so to make the sauce, we're going to take 1 tablespoon of light butter, melt it in a saucepan. One tablespoon of flour, and we're going to whisk that and cook that over medium for about 1 minute just to cook the flour. Let it get a little golden brown and cook out anything that is in the flour, because now flour's getting the same wrap as eggs with the salmonella. then we are going to take 1 cup of skim milk. Add that to the pan. I'm generally not a flour girl. I like to use cornstarch because it doesn't lump. But the first time I make a recipe, I try to do it as close to the original as I can. And then we are going to add 1 tablespoon of spicy brown mustard. And we are going to let this cook and come up to a boil and let it thicken a bit. And then we're going to add the cheese. That thickened up pretty quickly. Wasn't expecting that. It smells really good. I'm going to turn the heat up and I'm just going to let it boil just a little tiny bit. And then we'll add the cheese. I'll be back to show you that. Okay, the sauce is nice and bubbly, so I'm going to turn it down. And then I'm going to add 8 ounces of, this is the kind of cheese I like to use. It is the Cabot Light 75 Sharp Cheddar. Not everybody can find it in their area, but if your stores carry Cabot cheese, ask at your stores and ask them to order it, or contact Cabot and ask them where you can find it. It's great cheese for this kind of recipe, for melting and things like that. I love it. They also make a 50% that's very good. This cheese is only about 1 point per ounce. I believe the whole block, I'll have to look. I think it's a little less than 1 point an ounce when you're using the whole block. So I'm just going to put that in, turn it down to low, and just keep whisking until all that cheese, oh my, this looks amazing. My husband's filming and he keeps looking at me and I think there's a little bit of drool coming out of the corner of his mouth. That's how amazing this looks. Okay. I am going to turn that down to low, set that aside, and I'm going to go flip the chicken over. Okay, here it is all plated up. Here's the chicken, is nice and crispy and crunchy looking. And I have mashed potatoes and broccoli with it. And the sauce, oh my goodness, it is like fondue. It is so thick and creamy. What I did was I weighed out the entire pan of sauce and then divided it by 4 and put it in individual cups for everyone, so we have the right amount. So I am going to attempt to put some sauce over my chicken to show you how thick it is. It's like fondue, it's so thick. It just looks amazing. I did end up tasting it and I put 2 more tablespoons of mustard in it because we like mustard and I wanted it a little more mustardy, so I would recommend tasting it and deciding what you want to do. I'm waiting for a reaction from the family.
Yeah, thumbs up.
Thumbs up?
Yeah.
Thumbs up?
Very good.
Very good? Can you taste the pretzels?
Yeah. Yeah.
Can you tell that's a pretzel coating? And the mustard, good on there?
It's like a fondue.
Okay, so there you have it. I'm gonna go taste it and I will let you know what I think. Okay, that was good. If you like cheese, especially, that was good. The cheese was so thick, like a fondue. Really set off the chicken. It was fantastic. I put a little cheese on top of my mashed potatoes too. And I did realize I forgot to tell you the points. The points are, for some people, a little on the high side. I always have 10 to 12 point dinners because it's just how we roll around here. Dinner is the meal when most of us are together, although we are missing one tonight. And I'm just not a big eater during the day, so I like to save my points and have a nice dinner. So with that said, the chicken and sauce together was 8 points. My mashed potatoes were 3 points. They're my homemade mashed potatoes. And the broccoli was 0. So it was an 11-point dinner, which fits right into my plan. And I even have enough to make or to have dessert tonight. And I'm not sure if I mentioned this earlier or if I mentioned it. I think I mentioned it on my grocery haul video. We are making brothels for dinner. If you don't know what a brothel is, you need to go check out Denise over at Dish with D. She made brownies in the mini waffle iron. Oh my goodness, they are fantastic. So we are having, and one is only 1 point. 1 point for one. And that's all you need. They're huge. I mean, they're mini waffle, but that's big. So we're gonna have brothel sundaes for dessert. We're gonna serve the one brothel with a little scoop of vanilla halo top and a little tiny bit of chocolate sauce and some Ready Whip. So I am very excited for dinner tonight. Like I said, if you have not seen the brothel, get over to Denise's channel, Dish with D, and check it out. And I will try to remember to link it in the description box below. So anyway, we got a thumbs up here on the pretzel crusted chicken with mustard cheese sauce. And it was a winner in our house, so we'll definitely be doing it again. So that's it for me. Leave me a comment. If you haven't already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. Give this video a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments below if you think you'll give this a try. Thanks for everything, and I will talk to you soon.